Hey students, today I'm going to explain how to answer questions with a good complete sentence. Many times I require you to write a complete sentence. Here's how to do it easily. All right. Complete sentences need three things. Complete sentences need a capital letter to start. Complete sentences need a period at the end. And complete sentences need a complete idea, a subject and what they're doing. Let's look at this first one. Mrs. Gordon teaches biology. It's a complete idea, but it doesn't have a period at the end, and it doesn't begin with a capital letter. Now, this is a beautiful complete sentence. It has a capital letter to start. It has a period at the end, and it's a complete idea. Who is doing what? What about this sentence? Teaches biology. It has a capital letter, and it has a period, but it's not a complete idea. Teaches biology. Who teaches biology? The chupacabra? Donald Trump? Mrs. Gordon? I have questions. Who? So this is not a complete sentence because it is not a complete idea. I don't know who is doing the teaching. So this is now a good sentence, capital letter, period, complete idea. This one is not. Here's another tip for answering with complete sentences. To answer a question in a complete sentence, it's a good idea to repeat question words in your answer. Es una buena idea repetir palabras de la pregunta en tu respuesta. Sometimes you guys make it really complicated, like I ask you this question, what does Mrs. Gordon teach? And you will say things like, oh, Miss Gordon, the subject she is teaching in this time is being taught by her biology. That is much more complicated than you really need. Let's look at how we can repeat three words from the question in our answer. What does Mrs. Gordon teach? Well, Mrs. Gordon teaches, and you'd have to put the ES on the end because Mrs. Gordon is singular. Mrs. Gordon teaches what? Now you have to insert the answer. Mrs. Gordon teaches biology. All right, so all I did here was fill in one word, the answer to what she teaches. And I'm repeating, Mrs. Gordon teaches biology. Now that's bad handwriting, and it needs what at the end? A period, okay? Look how easy that was. You just repeat, Mrs. Gordon teaches biology. Capital letter, period, bada bing, bada bang, you're done. So easy. Let's look at this one. What is the function of a cell membrane? Well, here we're going to copy many words from the question in the answer. The function of a cell membrane, Now, there's one more word we can copy. What's the verb in that sentence? Is. So the function of a cell membrane is what? Now you just fill in the answer and put a period. The function of a cell membrane is, you can say, to maintain homeostasis or to control what comes in and out of the cell. Is this a beautiful complete sentence? Yes, it is. And look how easy. Most of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words are copied from the question itself. How easy is that? And we just had to insert the new information and put a period. Start with a capital letter. All right, last one, let's do together. Do all cells have a cell membrane? Now when it starts with do or does, that's a yes/no question. Do all cells have a cell membrane? Yes. And this is so easy now, comma. You just repeat the rest of the sentence. Yes, all cells have a cell membrane, period. That's it.
Miss Gordon, when I do our homework, can I just draw those arrows like you draw the arrows?
No, you need to write the whole words out like I did here. I'm just drawing arrows to save time and to show you where those words go. So here's a beautiful complete sentence answer. Do all cells have a cell membrane? Yes, comma. All cells have a cell membrane. That's all you got to do. Look how many words repeat from the question in the answer. Question words in the answer. Repeat question words in the answer. That makes it so easy. Okay? Now I'm going to have you practice a few of these by yourself. Okay? I want you now to pause this video, push pause, get out a sheet of paper, get out a piece of paper right now, and you don't have to copy the questions, just write the answers. Okay? Push pause on this video, and after you finish your answers, then you turn the video back on. Okay? So pause right now and look at these questions and give yourself a minute or two to write your answers on a paper. And then I will give you the answers. So push pause. Okay, now I will give you the answers. What does homeostasis mean? You repeat, homeostasis means, of course you do it with a capital letter, homeostasis means, because the subject is singular, homeostasis is one thing. Homeostasis means keeping or maintaining or controlling conditions the same or constant, keeping conditions constant inside a cell. And of course, I have to finish with a what? A period. Okay? I repeated 2 words from the question into the answer. Homeostasis means keeping conditions constant, la misma cosa, constante, inside a cell. Now, this question says, which requires energy? Passive transport or active transport? All right, so all you have to do is say something requires energy, period. Which one is it? Which one requires energy? Passive or active transport? And of course, the answer is active. When you are active, you need energy. So you say active transport requires energy. And I just repeated words from the question. Active transport requires energy, period. And no, when I give you homework, you cannot just put the arrows. You will have to write it out. Final question that you practiced. Does passive transport move up or down a concentration gradient? You know, a concentration gradient is when there is a difference on either side of a membrane. Let's say this is our membrane, and here there is 9% salt, and on this side there is 3% salt. It will move, passive transport will move easily from high to low. So this way, from 9 to 3, that's down a concentration gradient. It's easy, it's passive, easy to go from high to low, like from going up a mountain down to the bottom, down a concentration gradient. So, does passive transport move up or down a concentration gradient? You just repeat words from the question. Passive transport moves, is it up or down? From high to low is down. So passive transport moves down a concentration gradient, period. Is this a nice complete sentence? You bet it is. Begins with a capital letter, it has a complete idea, and a period. Does passive transport move up or down a concentration gradient? You say passive transport moves down a concentration gradient, period. All right, I hope now you will be able to answer the questions that I will also put today with good complete sentence. Remember, 3 things are necessary: capital letter, period, and a complete idea. And remember to repeat question words in your answer. Good luck.